Hey everyone, this is Night Ember. I know it's been like 4 months since I've been on this platform, like 4 months since my last video, but I'm trying. I always say this, I'm trying to be consistent, and I'm finally at a place where I can be more consistent with posting on YouTube, so I'm praying that I get to be more focused and post my videos. We're just really gonna chat. Maybe we're just gonna chat. Like, I know you guys see this picture, and I know you see my OCs sometimes, so I'll talk a little bit about that before we jump into a chit-chat. These are my OCs, Justice and Kaya. So Justice is, of course, our boy here, and Kaya is our lovely lady. I just love them so much. They're my OTP. And that's it. They're the OTP for my story. Of course, I have other romantic plots in my story, and I don't know if I'm going to explain my story, but I think I can make a video later talking about that, without giving away the spoilers. There are a lot of crazy things that happen, but it's not like spoilers. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. And like, fun fact, I drew this 2 years ago. I drew it. I did the line art. I did all the line art. And I think, I want to say last month, I finally decided to color it. And man, oh man, it just looks so beautiful at the end whenever you see it. Yeah. So I really wanted to just chit chat and I don't know, catch up since the last time I've been on here. So, as some of y'all may know, if you've been following me or if you're just new, I am a follower of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm Christian, and I've just been going on this journey with God like this past year, and I'm not gonna get into all of that. Maybe one day I'll make like a testimony video, a testimony chit chat, which actually would be kind of fun. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I just wanted to brush over like something that the Lord is teaching me right now, which is enjoying the process. Because this culture, especially in America, this culture is, like a microwave. Like, we want things fast, like instantly. We want instant results, and I've even fallen into that way of thinking. Like, man, I wish I could just shoot a beam out of my brain, and then the finished picture will be formed. Like, and I wasn't really enjoying coloring, because if you are an artist at all, maybe you like coloring, but some of us out here, it's just like, it feels like blood, sweat, and tears. But the blood, sweat, and tears are worth it in the end. But I just had the mentality, like, I just want to speed through this. I want to run through this so it can be done. But that's not the case. Like, I was just kind of learning a little bit. Like, I really want to have fun with this again, because the reason I've been in a huge burnout for the last few years, where I hardly made anything anymore, is because it stopped feeling fun. Like, making this art stopped feeling fun. It started feeling meaningless. And I was just like, man, like, I don't even feel like doing this, or I wanted to, but then I was too busy worrying about other things and, constant turmoil, if you will. But yeah, what I decided to do with this piece is really just kind of not really attack it, but go at it as if I was a kid again, like I was in high school, really middle school, whichever. I was doing art since I was in like 5th grade, but I was just like, okay, I just want to do all the pen strokes, the pencil strokes, like when it comes to coloring in. Now I did use the paint tool a couple times, but I really just took my time and focused, which normally would be hard, but now that I'm in a different space where I have so much more time, for the rest of the year, really, to just create. I was just like, I'll take my time and have fun with it. And it was actually fun. And I wasn't worried about the finished product. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to color it. And once I've done everything that I felt I've done, then it will be finished. And, I think there's something beautiful in that, because when I compare to the AI that's running the world right now, the human touch is just more worth it. Like, you have AI, like, if you're in the art community, you understand the AI art, and you just throw something in ChatGPT or whatever you use, and of course it's stealing from other artists, it's pulling from other artworks and whatever, and the end just looks kind of wonky. At some, like, if you just like study the picture of the AI, it's like, oh, this is actually really wrong right here, so you can easily tell that it's AI. Sometimes I don't catch it until I really look at a picture, like if I'm scrolling through Pinterest or whatever. But yeah, I was like, it's more worth it to go through the process. But yeah, waiting and going through the tough zone of, what I call it, a tough zone. Like putting in the actual work and just enjoying the process, like where I'm at right now. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this part, I'm gonna do the base colors, and then I'm gonna do the lighting, and then I'm gonna do the shading, and then I'm gonna tie everything all together. And I don't know, it's, when I did it this way, I felt a lot better creating the piece. And I don't know if this is making sense. I feel like I'm babbling, but yeah, I mean, the Lord has definitely shown me something through this. Like, if you're also a Christian and you're wanting something from God, there are a lot of times where we have to wait, because God's timing is perfect. And I've just recently went through something where I left my job, but I was waiting for the Lord to give me the okay to be like, okay, what? I know this sounds crazy, but I left my job because it was driving me insane, and I did not feel free, and I felt like I could not continue on my projects, like my story project and anything artistic, any animations, whatever. I felt like I could not do that. I felt like I couldn't even function by the time I got home. Like, it was that bad. So there's this very special situation where, I had a choice to leave, and I took it, and I feel so much better. Like, oh my gosh, you don't even understand. Like, but I waited like 4 months. Like, really, since the beginning of this year, I had to wait a long time, but I was praying to God to like help me, and He moved. Like, I got the final okay, like last month, and here we are. And I could probably go into more depth with that elsewhere, but I don't know. Yeah, but it's been a beautiful process. It's really helping me learn slowness, because if you ask for something, or if you do something or want something, and you can get it with a snap of a finger, like, is it really worth it? Like, the process getting to it. Did you learn something? Did you gain some understanding, some knowledge? Anything. Like, did you benefit from the process to getting that? As far as it comes to getting something done, anyway, I just don't want to operate in a way where I'm making art and I want something done automatically, like in 2.5 seconds I want something done without having to do it, like work for it, you know? I want to work hard. I want to not overwork myself to where I'm like dying, but like, you know, enough to be like, wow, I feel proud of this piece of work. Like, this is meaningful. Oh, I enjoyed coloring this, or I enjoyed doing the line art for this. Because sometimes the line art is a crazy stage, but once I just focus on the work itself and not focus on time, because the main thing I will always be worried about is time. How much time do I have to do this? Oh, I have to do this in like 2 hours. I have to do all this. Like, my mind was a battlefield. My mind was a battlefield for real. And it's just not fun going about it that way. But I feel like these things mesh very well because, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go there. The Lord, Jesus, who is God, created the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh day. Now, the Lord could have created everything in the world, everything, with a snap of a finger. But I would like to think that he enjoyed the process. He went through the process of just building. Now, he's the fastest builder ever still, because you created the whole entire world and everybody in 6 days. Like, that's amazing. But just imagine that, like, the slowness of it, like, instead of instant results on the first hour, he put more hours into this beautiful piece of art, this beautiful work we call the earth, and even people that are created. The plants, the trees, the animals, the water, the sky, like, oh my goodness, like, that's a lot of stuff. But there is thought and design that went into everything. And, you know, I like to think about that part, and it makes it easier for me to want to do the same. Like, really put the work in to create a beautiful piece of art. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really love this piece that I have right here. And I think I'm going over my time limit, but I really enjoy this piece of art because I took the time to finish it all. And the time it took for me to color this was like 5.5 hours. And that's it's a lot of time, but it's not too much, you know. I'm proud of this creation. So yeah, you know what? I think I'm kind of done with I think this is going to be the end of our chit chat for today because I think I'm running over my time. But if you've made it to the end, comment a lemon emoji because the lemon design is very cute and demure, okay? And I just want to know who's actually kind of actively following, you know, or anybody who wants to say anything. But comment a lemon emoji and just so I know that you made it to the end. I would love to see the lemons dropped, okay? That's all for today's chit chat, and I hope to see you in a week or two because I'm about to be on these YouTube videos, okay? I'm gonna be on it. So I hope to see you guys. I hope to talk to you guys later, and I pray that you have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!